Good evening, Nosfrida, Croiso, hello, welcome back to the channel. Here we are for the day 4 of the raid tournament. It may go wrong because my phone might ring, because I'm expecting a couple of phone calls, but I suspect, I think they'll be later anyway. So top 10%, so check, was it top 5 at the end of yesterday? All defences have dropped to B, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins, 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, not too bad. Leaderboard, I imagine, we'll see quite a few. I expect you'll see a few Tannenbaums. 1, 2, 3. That's 5 so far. Oh, there we are. 6 is the first team not to have a Tannenbaum in it. And you're seeing a fairly sort of reasonable number of pumpernickels and whatever else have you. This team's pretty good. Nothing obviously wrong with them. I would personally argue that they should have taken a healer. I'm just debating between going all red or chucking in my own Tannenbaum. I think I'm going to chuck in my own Tannenbaum. I do find the combo of Tannenbaum and Sea Captain Dougal quite effective. Just thinking for a second. Probably dangerous. Right, let's try this. Just sort of fire some tiles up the side. More bits by there. Not really done much. Cleared a few holes, but oh, excuse me. Just oh dear. Right, there's red. So this will trigger a combo with blues and hopefully get me enough charge to get Sea Captain Dougal ready, which hopefully will then keep everybody else alive for another turn. I'm going to do this. I think this will trigger a bit of a combo. Whether it will be enough of one, I don't know. It's still going. That's good. Right, now I'm going to be suffering more from being blinded, and they've got their Tannenbaum's going to activate, which is annoying. So now they have defense up against armor. My pumpernickel that should then, though, reduce. Yeah, there we are. So they've all got defense down against red, or near the top, the centre 3. So this should actually do quite a bit of damage to several heroes, which is the good thing when sometimes they accidentally, which is the counter effect of when they've linked their health together, is you can actually then use it against them sometimes if you can get the right colour defence down, or knock their defence down with a general defence down kind of defence downy kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna go with what I've got. I mean, it's a green tank, which I would argue isn't a great choice. He has sort of mitigated it by correctly putting blue heroes either side. The red heroes are kind of, it doesn't really make any odds putting in red heroes like he's done. As my team will be strong against, equally strong against them. So it's not, they're no weaker against reds than they are any other colour. But obviously they are weak against blues. Now I'm aiming for a crash here. I possibly should be aiming for the Sea Captain. I think what I'm hoping is that this combo here of Lottie and then, yeah, there we are. That was pretty much what I was hoping for. The combination of Lottie and Pumpernickel would combine together to destroy the sort of effectiveness of the colour stacking not being on my side. I'm mumbling me words today, but that's what I was thinking, and it kind of worked. So I can't grumble. Bomb, 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 and badoo. Lots of tiles now, sort of wanging their way up the board. Sea Captain is going to take a bit of killing, because he always does, even when I outnumber him quite significantly. But, oh, there we are, say that, and down he goes, hooray. Right, okay. Regular Dougal, I haven't seen so much of him this time. Right, and they've gone for, bringing me blues. Guess that's why they call it the blues. So, like I say, my blues are not great. In fact, my blues are not great at any level. They just seem to be the team I've struggled to get hold of the right colours. No No blue combo for you. So, but there we are. That's at least looking. There we are. I was going to say I'm hopeful that that will take out their tank there, because I was colour stacked against them. Could do with getting blue tiles down the end to sort of work away at their pumpernickel, but not really getting that much of an opportunity for that at the moment. Because blue tiles will do quite a lot of damage. Going to ghost some tiles up the middle, hopefully generate a bit of charge, but didn't generate that much. Gosh. Well, let's do this. This will at least trigger a bit of a combo. Yeah, reasonable number of tiles flying around. Just trying to get some kind of combo to actually land at the minute. My blues did at least land then to do some damage to what's name? No, then I did focus. Then I know I could have done a different move and hit Helix with more tiles, but I was kind of like, let's try and get rid of someone. It's looking pretty promising anyway. I don't think this is going to be slipping into a defeat there. Well, that's quite good to get those blue tiles down there into what's his name. Helps that he missed then. That's always good. 5 in a row red there. Not miss that opportunity. Blues into blue, so it'll be standard. But then some of them obviously managed to hit what's his face as well. And now we've definitely got pretty commanding lead. Down goes, or nearly, about to say down goes Dougal, but he's still going. Holding on. Yeah, my sea captain didn't do very much to him then, did he? In fact, my blue tiles generally didn't, because he should be triple stacked. And it should be equal damage against, there's no modifier, it should be 1-to-1. So it should be still pretty effective. But apparently not today, so he's just hanging on. Regular Dougal here, proving that he still has a place. And may well do for some time, because I can't see. This is where I was saying, I'm going to take me ages to kill Costume Dougal, and he died straight away. And then it's like, it's regular Dougal, he won't be as bad. Still going on. Generally, the costume heroes have slightly higher stats as well as different special skills, so it can be an advantage to take them. There we are, finally. Right, okay, 2 to go. This one is a tricky one. I don't personally know this is the way I would set up a team. It kind of invites greens for the tanks, but then obviously there's 3 reds, which is the counter. Blues will be strong against the reds. I'm going to stick with what I've got. It won't make me strong against the tank, but I can afford, with a bit of luck, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but I should be able to take my time a little bit here, because what was I going to say? Because I have a healer and they don't. So if I can keep it going that way, all I have to do is try and make sure my blues get enough that Dougal goes off, assuming they don't all die, because this has so far been a terrible board in terms of blue tiles. It's not been bad for combos and what have you, but yeah, certainly blue tiles have just been extremely sluggish. But I think we're there now. I'm assuming, did Nash die and regenerate? I wasn't paying. Yeah, I was looking at my own heroes and not theirs then, so I didn't see. There we are. Oh, there we are. That's worked out rather nicely, hasn't it? And this should just take out track down. There we are. There we go. Bye, 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 bye. Yes. I was assuming I was going to crash out of the tournament today, but obviously through to the last shebang. Now I'm going to swap for my red team here, just personally because I prefer them, especially with the defence down against red. I'm going to leave Tannenbaum in, again, because I've got a healer and they haven't, so it kind of makes sense to try and keep everybody alive. Mind you, I say I've got a healer and they haven't. I have no idea what this guy does. Oh, yeah, no, he's not a healer. He could have been anybody. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. What's his name? Who are you? Iggy. Okay, so like Iggy Stardust or Iggy played guitar. I have to watch with the singing because I'm so good at singing that sometimes I run the risk of getting copyrighted. Yeah, like the sound effects, I have to do them myself. Industrial Sound and Magic have threatened me numerous times. Oh dear, there we go. Let's see. This should hopefully, I was going to say hopefully that'll take out their Tannenbaum. There's a 4 in a row, 5 in a row, sorry, yellow just there sitting in the middle of the screen, so I'll take care of that. There, that's knocked a couple of big holes. Boom, 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 boom. Fires up some gaps. Oh dear. It looked promising for a moment, and then it just all took a bit of a turn for the worse. But I'm still holding on. In fact, I would say I've got a reasonably competent lead. I would be much happier if several more of their heroes were dead and they hadn't linked all their health together. But that said, they are now looking a bit vulnerable. Yeah, we are. There we go. So now it's just going to be a case of finishing them off. Blue tiles will do a fair bit into Tannenbaum. I'm probably going to blow the green grenade on the next move. I know there's a defense down thing against red, but I want to see some more red tiles on the board before I blow that grenade, ideally. I know the Tannenbaum's going to go off. Boom, they still no, link their health together, but let's see. This should finish it off. Boom, not quite. Still hanging on, but I think if I go, I'm doing these guys because I get the buff boost rather than think I'm going to need their skills. But there we go. Hooray! Happy jock. Bye-bye. There we are. So, well, I can't complain about that. Top 1%. There we are. I'm assuming that I won't be on the leaderboard. 296. So I've actually, for the first time in many, many tournaments, I've been climbing up the leaderboard rather than gradually sliding down it. So that's quite nice. So there we are. That's, yeah. So tomorrow's the last day. With a bit of luck and a following wind, I won't actually have to use any gold to continue. So we shall see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As ever, do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, horrible.